Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Hello, friendos. Welcome to today's streams. Oh, I'm bopping to the music. Another stand-up stream today too, and a stand-up TPF2 stream. Can you believe it? Hello, Dan. Hello, BC. Welcome, Dave, for your first stream. I'm glad you could make it. And it's my job to put you to sleep, isn't it? It's my job as a content creator to ease you to a nice, comfortable rest. Sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes, and let the good times roll. BC, how are we, friendo? Stephen, good to see you, buddy. And Zero, always a pleasure. And to all the lurkers as well. Lurkers make the world go round. Welcome to today's a big day. I've got a big day on anyway. Hello, friendos. Hello, Johnny. Oh no, Johnny. What do you? Hang on, Johnny. You need to tell me, did the server restart completely? Or did you just lose some progress? Or did it wind back and restart the whole server? Because that's something I need to try and look at if that's the case. I did not know that was a thing. Anyway, we can chat about that later. I apologize if you lost a heap of work. I'm so sorry. Oh no, Johnny. Is it the whole map got reset? Everything? Team, we've got Transport Fever 2 today. Billy's Bluff. It's good to be back. Neon, good to see you, friendo. No, not you just need access. I'll add you, Zero. I'll add you after the live stream today if that's okay. I'll get straight onto that. If you can was it just today's work? It's not completely reset, is it? Anyway, let's worry about that later. Chat to me in the Discord about it and I'll get that sorted out. Team, we're doing a Transport Fever 2 today because I haven't had time to record it and I thought, well, we haven't done one in a while, so what a brilliant way to start the day. Or end it. Either way, we've got a bit of work to do down in the south corner where we've been working the whole time at Chipper and Crafty Cuts and Hammerhead Bay and all those areas. So we really need to flesh out their freight and their goods that they're going to be getting down there. Yeah, it probably Zero. It might have been. I don't know what it was. We can chat about it later. I apologize profusely, though. I hope everyone didn't lose too much. And Johnny, I do apologize for that. We'll find some way to recompensate you, Johnny, for your time. How does that sound? So yeah, rolling your field in the snow. Brilliant. Yeah, so we're going to be working down there. I thought we'd kick off. We thought we'd have a look at the Billy's Bluff. I mean, Cape Hank. Cape Hank's my favorite place on the map. You know it is. Not a big deal. All good, Johnny. Thanks. You might have seen that I've, if you haven't, on the homepage of the YouTube channel today, I've actually put I put basically a schedule of live streams up because I needed to set a schedule in place for myself so I could work in with the family as well with stuff they've got to do, especially with Mum's dog. Mum's poor little beautiful dog. Her name's Molly. She's a dear little thing, and she got diagnosed with cancer. A big lump grew up on her back, and they cut it out. They didn't get it all. They did more surgery. Now she's on chemotherapy, and poor little. No one deserves to look. No one deserves to get cancer, especially animals. Especially because they're just such innocent creatures, you know, and they just. It breaks your heart. Anyway, they give you nothing but love. So it's best we can do everything we can to keep them comfortable. Alright. That being said, Transport Fever 2. Let's go do some of that. No, I'm all good. I'm all good. The beauty about doing a lot of recording in the downtime with Transport Fever 2 and playing a lot of City Skylines lately, I'm all good. It's, you know what? It's the other way around, Dan. It's when I go back to City Skylines 2, because the actual camera controls are inverted, so I get the camera controls all mixed up and wrong. If I was smart, I would invert them both. All right, so we're down here at Chipper, Hammerhead Bay, and Crafty Cuts. We're working down here. We've got a lot of goods on the deck already being brought over from Weaver's Watch to get distributed. It's actually our oil train that we put in last time out here, because I've got the mixed wagons on it. It can actually take a lot of products back up. So we're taking some plastics, we're taking some oil and some conmats, not lots. And then this timber train is now apparently going to be taking some conmats back, but that's okay because we need to start getting some conmats over there as well. We were going to work on that sort of stuff today, so we'll have to refine it a little bit. We'll have to get in some lines to start getting these guys built up. They are going to start bushing up a lot more because of all the products we're going to be getting in, so expect some rapid growth. I know, Zero, not the little Molly's a she's a beautiful dog. Shih Tzu. I didn't swear. Your plot's line. Oh, so Neon, you said your plot is fine, but you lost key bindings. Okay, well that's you'll be able to sort that out, I hope. All right, I hope that is the music too loud. All the noise okay? Right, let's get down here. Let's get down to business. Right, so we're putting this in last time. There was something I thought of that I wanted to do, and I thought it had something to do with over here, but I can't quite remember. Either way, I think we're gonna avoid the trains lifting. Well, actually, the oil train. I don't mind if this train here takes a heap of stuff back to Yakhead. I'm actually okay with that because it's actually it's going to help it make money both ways. Fine with that. But what we need to do is we need to establish some lines down here. So let's do that now. We've got a truck stop down here in town, but let's work Chipper first. We'll do Chipper, then we'll do Crafty Cuts, then we'll sort out what's going on with Hammerhead Bay, and we'll work our way up to Sandy Shores, and then we'll work our way back up here to Greenmount Landers, Han Hope, and those places. You can see these towns are starting to get some growth to them too since we've last been here, especially down here in the Gap. Look at the high rises they're getting. Look at these twin buildings they've got just here. Aren't they pretty spectacular? You know, like in terms of the cities, if we come back to Cape Hank, like even some of these, like look at these. Some of these cities look like they rival City Skylines too, and I think they do. This is a really good one down here. These two towns here, Mac Point and Port Flipper, I think they just look brilliant. I think we've done a fantastic job down in these towns. Anyway, I could do a tour all day and just have fun looking at stuff, but we've got stuff to do. We'll do a couple of ride-alongs today as well to get things going. It'll all be good. Chipper doesn't have a passenger port yet. No, we've got to put the passenger port. If we get an overhead, a bird's eye view, there's Zero. The passenger port is going to kind of. I was going to try and get it to come down here across this way. So I think we'll put the passenger port maybe in here. I'll have it. I don't think I'll have it attached to that, but I'll try and get it in maybe like about here or something. We might chuck a bit of a lighthouse on the corner. It's either that or it goes over this side, but I fancy keeping all the ports in together like I have been pretty much. So that was that. We're not going to be putting a passenger port at Crafty Cuts purely because we're going to be running the passenger lines to it. So if you want to get to the other mainlands, you have to get to Chipper to get over to them. We will do a ferry line to Coral Shores, and we'll do one over to Weaver's Watch. From Weaver's Watch, they can head out and and go to their respective places they want to go there as well. So that's that. Right, let's look at where we're going to put. I apologize too for anyone that's been wanting all the mods. I just haven't had time to get around to individually sitting there and adding them. Stephen might know a better way to do it, but every time I bring it up, you've got to actually go through and individually add mods, and I have different mods for different things, so I have to actually sit there with the lists and individually check them off, and it's time consuming. I haven't got to it yet. This is a no-no. This is a big no-no. So, coming to you live, Stephen. I'm about to do some roundabout work to make sure they go the right way around. Get out of here, you guys. Get out of the roundabout. Not a thing. Okay, Neon. If you're heading to the farm, enjoy, friendo. Enjoy. If not, if you're heading to the fridge, enjoy that too. I keep procrastinating here, but I've just got to look at it now. We've got to just look at it. Just give me this for a sec. So we got fuel over here, tools here. Hey, tools. Where's tools today? Haven't seen tools for a couple of streams. You know, I think we are going to slap. I think I'm gonna chunk out a few buildings here, and I'm gonna start. Where's that truck stop? That truck stop's there. I think we're going to. We might take this square just here, or possibly this one seems quite central, doesn't it? Have I got any other truck stops we could use? What's this? This is a cargo station, medium city. No, I think one of these would be nice. And potentially the less damage I could do, the better. Seeing as there's not a lot of room for expansion for these trucks. However, if I'm going to put that in, I'm better off putting that in because I can put a double. Yeah, this connects to all 4 roads in. Okay, let's get this in. I'm going to put this here. You know what? Pause. We're going to pause. I'm going to actually redo this whole block. I'm going to take out this whole block. I'm going to take out all these buildings. Seems quite drastic, but I want to do this right. I want to make sure we've got good connection. I want to make sure we use the space well, and use it really well. Okay. Let's just terrain brush this a little bit too. Okay. Actually, just give me that. Brilliant. Let's paint it up. Let's get our tarmac. All this area can get it painted. Actually, you know my affinity for wanting to paint paint the tarmac in when it comes to. Can we get the cracked stuff too? Is that the cracked pavement? That is the cracked pavement. Let's get all that in. We'll remove the trees as well. This is all industrial stuff down here, so it can have all the industrial paint job. Even downtown can kind of have it a little bit. Like these high rises in here. And we'll sort of just go to like about... We'll do the blocks that are surrounded. The blocks that are on the coastline we'll leave. I'll leave those, they're more like homes. I'll do these ones here. We'll do in and around the train station. Okay, that should kind of do that a little bit there, like that. Okay. Rolling done, Johnny. Nice. Are you talking about tools, Dan? Probably possessed by Transport Fever 2. Look, it's a good game. So, I don't know how it is for you, Stephen, but today here in Queensland, we're going to have sweltering temperatures, mid-30s it's going to be. And then out near Longreach, I think, they're getting to 45 today. And then, so severe thunderstorm warnings for our area today. And they reckon massive hailstones we're going to be getting here. If it hails here, I'm going to try and record it and send it to you guys on Discord so you can check that out. Okay, that'll do for that. Just, let's do a bit of cleanup work here in terms of what trees are going in town. I don't mind if it's the trees that belong to the actual assets, but when it comes to trees just put in these areas via me or via the landscaping, I'm going to get rid of. Okay. That just sort of tidies this space up just a whole lot better. In fact, where are we lacking some painting? Just here. Although that's your building's fault. In here you can have some of that. You can have some of that in here too. And definitely in those spaces just there. I'll leave some of that green in over there. It's nice to leave some green in. Okay. Truck stop time. So, for this space, I'm going to go... How can I don't think we need that one. I don't think we need that one that big. We just go 2 and 2. That's probably going to be more than enough. I don't like this junction either, but I'll allow it. Take that back to 20. In fact, oh, that's a damn shame. Okay, let's put it there, right? For reasons. Okay, smooth that out so I can get a nice road connection. Right, let's get our street road. I'm just gonna go a straight plug in there. Sure, I don't think we're going to be able to get another platform in there, but I wanted to try. No, we're not. Can I get a little building in? I can get a little building nowhere. There. Right, just a little bit of extra cargo space. 9C there today, damn. I wish it was 9C here. I like the cold. I work better in the cold. I grew up on the beaches and you know, I was in the Navy and I love the water in the summer. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I'm the kind of person that sweats in an igloo, right? You could send me to Antarctica and I'd still sweat somehow. All right, so I need cool temperatures to keep my body temperature down. So that sounds nice. I'm very thick-skinned. Very thick-skinned. If there's ever an emergency, like, and we're in a dire needs of cold situation, and people are like gonna die from hypothermia, they cuddle around me just to get the warmth. Right, so that's looking good. We're gonna put our famous prison fence around it. In fact, we're not. We're gonna use this fence today, and I like to follow the actual path line like this because it actually locks into the actual footpath. A little bit of curve. Right. It's got this kind of like event, like if there's ever like a, you know, like a show on or some kind of temporary event, it's like the temporary fencing, and I like it. We'll go a straight shot there. Where are you looking there? I was going to add another street connection in, but I think the one street entrance is going to be fine. And the brilliant thing about live streaming for this today, the brilliant thing about live streaming Transport Fever 2 is I get to do these nice little details that I wouldn't normally probably do in an episode because we just don't have time. Unless I do a lot of cutting and editing. You know, I could record for 3 hours and give you a 40-minute video, but you kind of miss a lot of the stuff too. So, anyway, Let's go finish and line. Are we done with the fencing there? We're done with the fencing there. Are there any other assets we may want to chuck in here? I probably want to put some cheeky little buildings in. What do we got in the way of cheeky buildings we can put in here? Put in some other fencing. No, I want like... Oh, actually, do I have that? I do. And I do. Because we're going to be bringing stuff into town here. Right, let's get rid of that one. Yeah, let's get rid of this one and we'll put in that. Which we can't. We put in... Don't tell me I've just stuffed this. Oh, we can put in that one. But we can't put that one in. That's a shame. I'll put in this one. They'll fine. They'll work in with a building. If we get a building in here, that'll work in. Now if we do... They're a bit extreme. But if we do something like this, it's like an oil pumping... We can get this connected up to make it look like it's a thing. They are like pipes there. If I can get that to line up like that. How are we looking there? We're horrible. Absolutely horrible. We're on a curve there. We're on a curve to nowhere. So I wonder if we can sink that down. Get it lined. You're over the edge anyway. What if you just have it like there? Guess the pipe doesn't really matter. Bring it down. Does it matter if it's sunken down? Then I guess it looks like if it is. Let's just see what that's like, because it looks like you've got like a cellar down there then. It gives this kind of older feeling, but what I can do, and what I like to do, you can, you know, your brain is your limit, right? So it looks silly how it's sunken in the ground like that. But if we grab ourselves another kind of building here, let's click out of that and bring that back in. What do we got? That one. I do want some kind of pipes, or it's a bit extreme, but not far-fetched. If we're bringing fuel and stuff into town, that could actually sit somewhere like this, you know. Could actually sit like that. Just starts to mask up some of the inconsistencies you've got with your levels. And if we actually then, what I want to find is some kind of small little building section to go in here to make it look like, oh, you know what else is good? If that goes in, I need a smoking stack. Here we go. Well, that might be too big. Just need a small tiddler building, thanks. Or some kind of shed. Right. I don't mind the lights coming out the top of it either. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then you get this kind of, you know, like the building serves this building here might serve a purpose where it houses all the pipe network, you know, where they can do all their maintenance and stuff. You've got the rolling doors here where they can go in. We've got the storage there. It goes, stores in here, and it feeds the town. I think that's good. You may not agree, but I do. And then let's just get a couple of tanker trucks and park them in there. Now I know we're not just bringing tankers in. Oh, we do have this stuff too. Right, let's we've got these. That's a bit extreme. That's a bit extreme. We can throw some of these in, can't we? I would prefer it to sit like that. That'll work. Sure. Trucks? Yeah, that's what we're after. Not those ones though. I had other trucks. Anyone got any questions, queries, comments, thoughts, tips, tricks, hints? Here we go. These trucks, please. Tanker ones, if you got them. Not here. Where are my tanker varieties? Let's get this one. Brilliant. Let's get you parked in here. Let's get that one there. Do all these assistant get in the way of vehicles? Assets? No, they don't. They're kind of like they're just for show. It won't affect the assets at all. I mean, it won't affect the vehicles at all. It's just for show. Just me doing some decoration, just so it looks. You know, when you put the basic truck stop in town, you know, that's what it looks like. If we mirror it here, you could just put that in, right? And then it works, it's fine. But if we add some stuff to it, you start to get this effect of like, okay, this has been here for a long time. It's got some grassy stuff poking through the cracked concrete. It's got this old oil building here, and then they've added another shed here. They've added the big tanks, and they've got the new pipelines working in. So it looks like over time they've had to keep adding stuff to keep up the demand for the town. And you get, I don't know, that's the kind of way my brain works. So you start off with some older assets and work your way. Okay, we've got these old assets. Run the modern stuff through it now because it's 1997. We need something to upkeep with the town and that sort of stuff. That's how I look at it anyway. Right, let's get a line in. So new line. Steven's trick. That's Steven Spry's trick, by the way. You hit the numpad number 1, and you don't get the blinding white light, so you can't. You're looking at it like that. Ah, Dave. The brilliant thing about Transport Fever 2 is it doesn't matter if you've got 10 hours in the game or 1,000. You're always learning something new, right? We're always learning something new with this game, but it is quite easy to get going. Even though there's a lot to it to master, it's quite an intuitive game to get going. The other good thing is there's plenty of great content creators. Like you've got Steven here in chat, Hushy. You can go to Hushy's channel. He does great tutorial stuff for the videos. You know, I started off, I think the first person I watched was Colonel Failure. He hasn't done some Transport Fever 2 stuff in a while. Another great entertaining person. And you just sort of pick things up as you go, and then you get your own style of playing. Off you go. It's a brilliant game, it really is. We are going, hang on, so you are taking these lines here. That's the Chipper's tool delivery. Can you just do tools for me? I want to get separate. Do I? Yeah, because if we get an abundance of products here, yeah, I'll just have you do tools, thanks. And I'll just have, you're the timber transfer truck. Yeah, okay, so you're a chipper Holt. You should just be picking up sawing boards, I'm pretty sure. Is that what we're doing? We're sending them over here to get sent up that way to get cut. We've got to sort of, which is our line that's heading up over to here. Where's our sawmill? Well, hang on a minute. No, we're sending all that. No. What's this line? This used to be if we're cutting boards over here, we're sending them to get tools. Why did I have this line? It was serving it was sending stuff to here, and the ships were taking timber and bringing back tools, weren't they? Yeah, they're taking the saw boards. Okay, so they're bringing. I'm going to leave those. I know what they're doing. They're bringing the boards down to here, then they're getting shipped out. All good. Fixed it. That can stay. So let's get our new line in. Did I put a line 1 yet? Because I've got line 1 and line 2. Get rid of that one. Because it's been like, this is season 2, so I've got to sort of remember what sort of we've got a million lines on this map. If you look at this map, look at all the lines on it. You can see why I get a little bit confused sometimes. Okay, let's go. Got this station here too. I have to do a bit of decoration for that. I'm gonna go there, there. Right, it's just going to be as simple. This is going to be a fuel run. So I'm going to set this one up to look like a bit of a fuel one too. So I'm actually going to go like that. We're going to call this, we're going to call this, what, chipper? Fuel. Delivery. Truck. That's it. As simple as that. And I'll have you come into this, even though that's not a, well, I'll have you come into 3. Brilliant. Brilliant, and that'll be the fuel there. So let's tell you. Did I tell you already? Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so that's tools, which are now going to be diverted down to this station also. So manage that line. We want you to, instead of going to St. John's Road. Yeah, that's fine. And then you can take out St. John's Road, thanks. And then we can actually get rid of that old stop down here because it's ugly and it's half in the building. All right. And if we look at that, we've got connection all the way up to there. So that's brilliant. That's all we need. Dan says, welcome to Hams. Whose line is it anyway? Brilliant show too, by the way. I used to love that show. I watched that show so much back in the day. Absolutely brilliant, super clever. Right, and that's chipper kind of hooked up. We don't have any machine parts. Let's get the basic products like the fuel. They're getting commats sent over here, so we're gonna have to set up a train, then another train. It's going to take stuff down to Crafty Cuts, because we could truck it there though, couldn't we? Cheery, how are we, friendo? You got a date with the back of your eyelids? No worries, mate. Oh, fantastic. I'm just wondering if we should... oh, we got to get some trucks for that. I'm just wondering if we should do some nice big... trucks to transport down a road, or like we could upgrade this road down here to become a motorway so we can send some delivery trucks into Crafty Cuts. And I quite fancy doing that rather than just training everything. I really like doing the truck stuff. I really like it. Where are we buying trucks from, by the way? We can buy them from here, can we? No. I have a truck purchase point. Yeah, over here. Buy some cargo vehicles. we will put on, if we're going to deliver some fuel, let's put on some tanker trucks. Let's go with the ones that we've been using. I'll go with that one. Add buttons here somewhere. There it is. I'll just start with one. Set you on Chipper fuel delivery truck. Alright, so that's going to head down there. Riding along on my big truck. Amy, hello friendo Amy. I put that mods in, but you may find that there might have been a slight rollback. Johnny lost 150 bales. There's been a slight rollback in the server, so I apologize. Next time I'll try and see if I can back it up a little bit better before I do the update, so I apologize for that. It's all a learning process for this server stuff for us, so just be wary of that. Separate motorway on the ocean side of the... Stephen says separate motorway on the ocean side of the rail line. Keep the original road with the trams. Yeah, I think so too, Stephen. That's a good idea. I think we'll have a look at that shortly. We'll watch which way this truck goes first. Hello, Wes. How are you, mate? Hang on, what? Your stuff's there, although you seem to be 200k in debt. Is that my fault or is that your fault? I don't know whose fault that is. Is that my bad, is it? Did you lease the Big M track, did you lease the Big M, Amy? Ooh. I'll see if I'll see how I can work out how to reimburse some money to you guys for the loss and what's going on. I'll have to have a look at it later. I don't know why you'd be 200k in debt. That doesn't make sense. That's an oddity. Stephen, how's your series going actually, friendo? How's your how's that large map going with your laptop? Pretty good? Or with your computer? Are you the other question I had for you, Stephen, are you running that on the Mac or are you running that on the actual other computer? Fury's just hit 2.5 million in debt and have no idea why. Can you figure out how to get me more money? Yes, Fury, there's one simple way you can do that. Go to a gun store. Get yourself a mask. Go to your local bank. Oh, take a duffel bag with you too. Get them, ask them politely first if they'll load it up with cash, and if they don't, then just get out your mask and your gun. Come back and then ask them again politely to put it in while you've got the mask and the gun on. see what they say then. And voila, money. So Johnny, you're 200k in debt as well. I'll have a look at it later, gang. I apologize. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it right now. What I might do is just do this. Get rid of that. Oops. Alright. Can we ride on inside the cab? You know I like to ride inside the cab of these trucks. Oh, this is not a great model to ride inside of, so we'll just ride back out in front. I know, Stephen, it's the same for me. As soon as the temperature goes up, as soon as you hit around that 20, it's the humidity as well. The computers do not like it, do they? They cannot breathe, and it just tanks the frames. Right, so this is our truck. I want to see when we go into town here. Oh no, that sucks, mate. It sucks when you put in all that work and it just comes down to a temperature issue that you have to redo it all. So, while we do this little, oh, look at the skyline over the port. That's a great picture. Johnny loves when I take screenshots. That is a great shot, if you ask me. We've got a bit of a rail there. What would make this better if there was a train on the left? But I actually think that's a great shot. Screenshot. That's brilliant. We're gonna have to upgrade these tool trucks as well. I do too, Stephen. I think the amount of times I've redone episodes, I've gotten to the end of an episode and I've completely closed the game, reopened it back at this original save to start again, just because how terrible. In my head, I'm like, that was the worst episode I've ever recorded. I do it all the time. Stephen, you're sitting in the same pea pod as me, mate. Look, I do this. I enjoy hanging out with everyone and doing this daily, and I'm a sucker for punishment because I'm increasing the amount of stream time I'm doing. Tonight we're kicking off, team. Tonight, my time, that is. We're kicking off a Yakuza 0 playthrough because I want to see how it goes. I hope you come along to the Yakuza series playthrough we're gonna do. Trust me. Every game, there's about seven or I forget how many games. I think there's like 7 of them in total. They all interconnect in their story arcs. Get prepared for a ride. There is plot twist after plot twist. There is action. There is innuendo after innuendo. There's laugh after laugh. It is Japanese culture comedy at its best in these games, and it's brilliant and it's emotional, and I can't wait. You won't be there. You're not. No, at 4 a.m. it's a bit early. I only did that today, Amy. I apologize. I did that today because I have to go to mum and dad's because their dog has cancer, and I have to go look after her and just keep an eye on her while they're sort of out and about for the day doing stuff. Well, dad's away at the moment. Mum's got stuff to do, so I've got that sort of. Today was planned to be a starting the double streams, or I was going to take a lunch break and then kick off again in the afternoon, but we'll see how we go. I think I might starting earlier, so maybe a few hours earlier than what we normally do, so I can get more in for the day. Right, well that works. These trucks are going to get an upgrade. Hey buddy, you're just doing tools, remember? You can get a switch out. You can actually be, if you're a tools truck, you know, actually I just want you to be like a little delivery van style thing. Do I have any vans in here? I thought I did have some vans. I might have to get some delivery vans because I don't have any. They take 16. These Opel Blitzers don't even exist anymore. They're that old. You take 30. I don't think, well, I could just switch you to 1. Sell you. Replace you with that one, thanks. I'll just do it. Yeah. Right, just for the moment, because there's not a lot of product coming in here, so we're gonna have to look at ramping up those products, but I'll get these lines in. So there's that train backing out of there. It's making a lot of money. Now it's going to need a severe upgrade, isn't it? What do you got on you at the moment? It's taking a lot of plastic up there. That's good. I'm going to stop it taking fuel. I'm going to stop it taking fuel at lower chipper. Please do not load fuel because it's coming from Yakhead. Yakhead's got its own supply of fuel. I don't want fuel going back to Yakhead. That's ridiculous. And don't take that back there either. Anything else is fair game. I'm happy for you to do that, but that's ridiculous. You don't need to do that. Yakhead's got its own fuel industry. Up at Tintin. Tintin's making all that refined fuel, and then they're getting it processed. Where are they getting it processed, actually? So The oil islands here send it over to Yakhead. Yakhead sends it around to Tin Can. Tin Can refines it. It then comes around to here. Right, then where's it going from here? Going from here down this mountain motorway. I love this mountain motorway. Just a motorway behind the actual city. Down to the port here. Right, it's got quite an extensive journey, hasn't it? And then it's getting sent to... Is it on... No, it's on this line. Oh my gosh, we're sending it all the way to Cape Hank, are we? To get processed. And it comes to Cape Hank. Right along in my automobile. Maybe they do need fuel. Right, it comes into here. It then gets trucked over to here. No friggin' way. Where it then goes onto this rail. No, that's this line. Right. Holy moly, where it's going all the way down here. Oh my gosh, talk about a journey. Right. It's a process, isn't it? We've got this just here. I think we might start utilizing Dewey Cove to start refining some fuels. So we might need to get that oil down to here, and I think we should work on that today. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a mess at the moment, isn't it? Alright, well, let's just keep going with this. Oh, well, I need the fuel, though. I need to get the fuel down here. If we start getting the fuel down to here to be processed, I think we should then ship it down. Refined? Oh, let's do a two-way shipping lane for this. Brilliant. So we train it down to here. It's actually getting refined here and sent. Let's get it sent back. Well, let's get it sent. Oh, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Brilliant. Right. That oil that's coming down to here, it's going into here. We're going to get that sent up to there. There. Which will have to come into this port, and then we'll truck it up. Truck it back down. Because this is the major port for this section. Then we'll send it back down to here. Fuel. No wonder why you have zillions in the bank. I know, because I like to set up multiple. I love a busy map. I love complex lines. I love it. Brilliant. Look, honestly, otherwise we have to get this refined fuel still down to here somehow to get it back up to here. We're already doing that process, so yeah, let's get the line in. Let's start with the trucks first. So we're bringing it into this port. This port, how many sections? You look like you got a few. Yeah, so we can bring it in here. Then it'll get sent into this truck station where we get it out onto the motorway, because we've got a motorway that sends it up here. Straight into here. Brilliant. Not even being used yet. That's how brilliant that is. We will do a little I think we'll use the roundabout. We'll use the roundabout. Let's get them their own. So that's a cargo station. Let's get them their own private station section here. Let's make this look like it's part of this complex. Also, why has the concrete got grass through it? Get rid of the white trees. There's no snow here. Get rid of all those actually for the moment. Okay. Paint. Let's just paint stuff up a little bit better through here, please. Although I'll be honest, that's actually garden bed through there, so let's get some dirt. Let's soil. Make this look like it's got some. Make this look like a garden bed, hey? In fact, all that is like, it's raised. You can see it's kind of raised in here, so it's meant to look like a bit of a garden bed. Let me back that. We'll just garden bed all that. Otherwise it looks a bit hopeless with trees just poking through the rock like that. Okay. That's very loud, I apologize. That should be much better. I apologize, my sound was coming through my microphone, so that's bad. That's terrible. What? Once again, built on the roundabout. We're gonna have to fence that off too. Okay, pause. Delete all those. Okay, and then fix this roundabout. Yeah, that's helped the terrain a little bit too. Streets, highway, this one, that one, update, update, update. Don't build there again. Okay, so let's get our truck stop in now. We're gonna go, we're gonna come off the motorway and take a sharp left. That. I'm gonna redo this road. I don't like it. Riding around in my automobile. Like we probably could just come straight up there, but I'm not going to. Come back just a touch for me. This map is awesome. I know, it's come a long way, hasn't it, Wes? Make it just to there for me. Amy says this game seems much better for your blood pressure than CS2. I know, right? Yeah, that's kind of nice in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a road around here just to sort of close off the actual area itself. But I kind of want to do this first. How close can I go? Pretty close. Just going to do that. I'm also going to run you down to there. I hate how the game does that. And yet if I take that away... Oh, that's okay. That's brilliant. Straight up. Because like, no doubt people will start building down here anyway. I don't want you connected up there, but the AI is probably going to do it anyway. There's a little speed hump there, but that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. And then we got to fence this whole area off. If you're going to do something, do it half good. Do it half good. I'm not going to put the prison fences in because Amy will say you've built a prison, but we will go with something slightly different. I think we'll go with like, well, actually, when you think about it, it's a massive big fuel refinery. It kind of needs the barbed wire fences. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with the prison fence, Amy. Don't be a doobie. Curve that to there. Make the line tool. We are going to incorporate the truck stop in there as well. Mega complex. You can have that and there. Then I'm going to actually take it from the back of this building. Yeah. Up that way. Shoot it down to here. We're going to come straight across to here. Is that it? That's your lot. I might do... You've got like this pretend driveway thing here. Looks a bit hopeless if you don't do some sort of like gravel, I guess, out of here to match it. We've got a bit of gravel. And maybe you have to kind of slightly terrain it. Just to make it look like that's a thing. Come out of there. Yeah, and then we probably could retain that area to make it look like it's a retained area. We've got the Besser blocks down here, so how about we get, you know, my trusty old Besser blocks? This is probably the mod I use the most. I just wish I could get a thinner one. Like, you can get these walls, not that one. Naturally. We can get these ones here. But the only trouble is, they're only that long. Or you can make them super mega big. That's it. I suppose I could sink them. Okay, yeah, we'll use this one. Right along. We'll retain it there. Did I even get that? I did get it square, so that's okay. Doesn't have to be super high. It's literally just to show that trucks can come in and out of here if they need to. And we'll put some assets there to make it look like it's doing a thing. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's a brick wall. Right, you get what I'm doing here. Someone will probably come and build a house along here and ruin it all, but you get it anyway. So that's kind of that down there, and I'll just gravel all that up and make it look like it's a little gravel entranceway into there. Right, down there. Doesn't like I said, doesn't have to be perfect because it's probably never going to be perfect through there when they lay gravel and they've got bitumen and stuff. But that's it. Right. Brilliant. That's the complex done. It looks much better. That looks heaps neater. Neater bonita. What's your garden ham, you bloody muppet? Too big on the brush. Okay, now let's get this line in. I'm gonna go from here down to our port. Got any spare bays down here? Not really. So we'll just have to sort of. You can either use that one, that port flipper, or you can use. Hang on, we've got. Oh, hang on. One. Oh, let's use two. Autosave. Okay, brilliant. We're going to call this. This is going to be. We're going to make this orange just so I can see what it's doing. It's literally just going to be a. What are we doing? Dewey to port flip. Fuel, refine, zha. Fuel. You know what? I'm gonna just call it fuel mix. Fire truck. Slightly confusing, but it's okay. I know what's going on. Trust me, I'm a professional. Right, that's that bit done. Let's get no, we'll put the vehicles on it shortly. Let's get the line work done. New line. Oh, I didn't even do caps on that, by the way. That's hopeless. Due to what? Flip. Okay. Line 1, position 2, ships. Now this is going to be that color, but so I can see what I'm doing, I'm just going to make it pink. Add station here. Right. Can we have you in at number... Oh, we want to bring a big ship in. What do we got left in terms of big ship ports here? We might have to share, I think. We've got 4 and 6 are small. We've got 8 down here. 8. That'll be nice. Look at all these look at these shipping lanes. 8 down into here. Well, you're just gonna have to find one to squeeze into, I think, at Coral Shores. So I think the one, if you can't find a spot here, go to 3. If you can't, go to one of those. Go to any of those. If you can't find a spot, pull up and just drop it off and pick it up. I think, Amy, because I got over 1,000 hours in this game, and plus the previous versions compared to City Skylines, it's better for my heart rate. Right, so this is literally just going to be Mac to... Let's go the other way around. Let's go Coral to Mac attack. We're going to be once again these ships. What do you think? What are your thoughts? We should drop this ship after it picks up the fuel. It should drop back to. So after Mac Point, I think it should drop in here and drop the fuel off. Like that. Except, buddy, you won't be there. You'll be pulling into 8 for me. No. What have I done? No, you are 8. What are we doing here? At Chipper. Pull into 8. Did I stuff that one up? No, that's okay. So, Mac Point, bring the fuel down to Chipper. Go back to Coral Shores, pick that up. Yeah, that's good. That's how we'll do that. That'll be good. So we can run those ships all together. Well, I mean, we could have just done a transfer there, but we're not going to. So you're actually going to be now Mac Coral Mac Chip. Oh yeah, McDonald's chips. Which you call fries, but we call them chips here. Coral McDonald's chip / fry. Yum. Has anyone ever gotten? Firstly, can we just establish? Does the rest of the world have McFlurries from McDonald's? Can we just establish something here? In Australia, we have McFlurries. They're like the ice cream sundaes, but you can put M&Ms in them, or flakes, or toppings and other sort of stuff in there. Please tell me you have McFlurries. They are the greatest thing ever. And then secondly, if you get the McDonald's fries and you get maybe like 3, bend it. Yeah, you do in the UK. Brilliant, Wes. It looks like the UK and Australia are on track. And then you get the McDonald's fries or the chips. Probably, but you've never had one, Amy. Amy, tomorrow when you finish work, I want you to go to McDonald's drive-through and see if you can get yourself a McFlurry. If not, say Australia and UK have McFlurries. What's going on? This is the bloody US. Get like 3 fries, scoop it into the McFlurry like a spoon and eat it. It will be one of the best things you've ever put in your mouth. Dan, that's not what she said. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And if you don't, and then for the stream tomorrow, I want to hear the report on if A, you liked it, or B, you didn't like it, or C, you don't have McFlurries, which is, that's a head scratcher, that one, if you don't have McFlurries. Yes, the US does. Brilliant. Excellent. Amy, your treat for your homework, your homework, should you accept it, is on your way home from work. A Mac heart attack. A Mac heart attack there, Ham. That's nothing. Wait till you hear this, Stephen. I had a mate in the Navy, and when I worked on the Navy base down in Sydney at Watson's Bay, he, every time we would have like morning tea, we'd go and get a coffee or something, and he would he'd order a slice of banana bread. Now, I don't know if you've ever had banana bread. It's like about that thick, right? Pretty thick, about that thick. And it's probably one of the most cakey, bready things that's full of sugar and fats and carbs and everything that's not good for you, but geez, it tastes good. He used to get it fully buttered and then lightly toasted, but not just one, 2 bits of banana bread, and then he would get a Mars bar between it, and he'd get it sandwich pressed so the Mars bar would melt through it all, and that would be his morning tea. Oh, that is so rich it would make me sick. Coral Mac chip. We're just gonna go fuel, and the good thing about this is I can paint it orange. By a ship. Ship. Right, we're gonna do that. I guess we've got no other landings here. I probably could see if I can add a landing on here. I had trouble with this last time. Yeah, so I got no landing position. Line 1, position 2, landing. Can't get one there because outside of navigatable waters, it's doing funny stuff with that. Is that because of your... Oh, so that one will go. I wonder if it... What would that be? It'll be a terrain thing, I know, but... I wonder if it's because of that. What was that? Let's just bring up the... Was it environment here I wanted? Water. Do we take the water down to maybe point... What was it? No, go the other way. No. Not that one. What was it here? Was it the extinction or the particle density? Maybe it was this one. Take it to like 3 or something. No, that's not it. Take it to like 0.1. Particle density, maybe take that down to like... Do you remember what I was supposed to do with these? Do you remember the parameters I'm meant to put in here, Stephen? Did you ever do this? I'm just trying to find the parameter for the water so I can get it down. I can't quite remember what it's meant to be. Is it the rain? It's not the rain. It'll be this. It'll be like... That should be like maybe point... No, it was at 0.5, wasn't it? PhD level transport fever 2 there. Yeah, so there's a way you can get... I'll figure this out. Let's just go like this. Let's not do that. That's going to take even longer. Let's try like that. 0.003 maybe. There we go. Got it. So we want it just so I can see what I'm doing here. Right. Just so I can see what I'm doing. Right, let's take that out here. I don't know how far back I can get that. I don't think I can get any further back. In fact, it's probably more a case of I need to reconstitute the land up there. To make it more adaptable to what we're doing. Take that back. Just a smidge, please. Alright, let's see if that works. I wonder if... And I'm walking in the something. And I wonder if it's that road just there. Take that road out for a sec. Why? Where's your problem here? Is it those? It keeps lighting up outside of navigable dock water. It's something to do with the terrain. However, I don't know if I can fix it. I don't know if I can actually fix that. Just if we take it right out, take it right back and see how that goes. When she would say, yeah. No, it's not like in any of these roads, I don't think. Not like in the roads at all. We just take them all out. Oh, that's okay. Give me this then. Outside of navigable waters, see? It's just not liking it. And I don't really want to do that. It's something to do with this. Yep. That's a pest. I need to fix that, so I'm gonna have to put this back in. It sucks. Too technical for you. Let's go. No, I don't want that. Wow, so you guys are really upset about something to do with the landscaping just here. I wonder if it's because of that. Like, just give me that for a sec. Yeah, the whole lot's upset. Short of deleting the whole thing, which I don't really want to do, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not going to get that dock in there. But that's okay. The land back. Just is what it is. It doesn't want to play the game. Play the game, play the game. The country road. Interesting. Okay, do you have connection there? Yes. Do you have your truck? Yep. Okay, all good. Back in place. Back in place, back in place. And then, let's just fix that, hey? What was it at? 5, maybe? 5 seems a bit heavy. 3. What about if we went to 1? 1 seems nice. Okay. Seems a bit darker. It's okay. So our line here. Did I manage to get... Actually, did I manage to get a landing over there? Can't get it anywhere. Can I take that one out? I can't do it. I hate... This is one thing that has annoyed me lately, is there is some kind of port bug when you're trying to do stuff with ports. It can tend to bug itself out. And you sort of lose what's going on. Like you can't do any more editing to it. Anyway, it is what it is. We've got... it'll just come into where it's coming in. And make it that color. Let's get some... and that'll be fuel. And then, so that will make us get fuel into there. Brilliant. And then whatever ships are currently over here... These ones here, hey, manage that line. When you're over at Weaver's Watch, please don't pick fuel up now. Because we've got our own fuel, we're going to get sorted out. Mr. Road to the left, we got it. We got it. So this is all going to help us get this down so we can start getting fuel to all these places as well. This is why it's important that we get this done today. This was going to be way too much for one episode, I reckon. So probably handy that we're doing a bit of a live stream. So now, we're purchasing ships from our port just over here, which is fine. Buy vehicles, cargo. We'll go with the tankers. We've got these Merlins here. These Merlins are quite good, but they're not what we want. We want the Viola, isn't it? The Viola does that 240s on that. I mean, we could go this container ship Rostock. Is that too big? I don't think that would. If we had that, it would not get under our bridge. So no, we're not going to do that. We've got the towboats here. That does all cargo at 300. That does just fuel at that. I think we'll chuck a couple of Violas on. Like I'm thinking 4, but we're going to have to send these out individually. So you're all going to be sent on Coral Mac chip fuel delivery. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it's Stephen. Stephen says, I had so much trouble with my Dury Harbour port, which, by the way, I love that port. Like I said in your comments, Stephen, I found that port to be just perfect for the timepiece that you've got set in place for that map. Absolutely adored that port. If you haven't, go check that episode out, the build of it and all that sort of stuff, and then afterwards it's come along nicely. Just nice subtle decoration for it, just perfect for the time era that you've got it. And I really adored that little port. Not, I say little, but it's quite big. Anyway, same thing, and it hasn't always been like that though, has it, Stephen? It hasn't always been like that, because once upon a time you could put a port in, come back and edit things, and you wouldn't get this bug where the port would be like, you can't edit me anymore. Like, so doing this, right, it never used to have that. Or you would fix up some landscape and do it. Or I could add, you know, we could add some extra cargo thing on. I don't know what's happened. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just talking about your main port though. Love it. You didn't have any trouble with the main port? That's what she said. Anyway, you get what I mean. Just go to Stephen's channel. You'll enjoy it. Okay. I love the port anyway. It is easy. It is easier to scrap the port and do it again. But I've run into I've put ports in and then put them back and redone them and just run into the same problem again and again and again. All right, so can we just speed things up here a sec, because I want to I'm just going to pause these ships. Get them out, get them out. you're just gonna sit there. You're gonna sit there. I'm gonna keep you up on the screen over here. I'm gonna keep you over here. Keep you over here. And you, hey, stop trying to cut the queue. You can go there. Ooh, 737s. All right, so these 3 ships, once that one gets up there, I'll send it off. The other thing we have to do is, while that's heading up there, let's start getting the trucks in place. I just want to roll those ships out at a good spacing. I'm looking for a place to... Oh, we had one just here built into our... Right, let's buy some trucks, please. Oh, that's a tram station. Where have I got a truck stop? Down here somewhere, yeah? Where was I purchasing trucks from? Simulator YouTuber, how are you, friender? What's going on? Where was I buying these bad boys from? I swear I had a truck stop over here somewhere. Looking for all things truck related. Did I get rid of it? It used to be downtown here. Maybe I took it out. Maybe I took it out. Alright, let's send you off. Go. The game is very good. Have you played? You haven't played Transport Fever 2 before? It's a brilliant game. I always highly recommend it. Right, well if that's the case, let's get a truck stop in. We'll add it to our little area just in here. Let's make it. Let's give it the black color. Actually, let's give it that blue color. Let's give it a red roof. Nice, and we don't want it to be tram, please. We want let's have that, thanks. Oh, that's kind of funky, isn't it? 5 vehicles. You're going to be tanker trucks, and we're going to run these ones because we're running that same kind of have that. Give me one of those. Have that. I will take a couple of totals, and that will do us for the moment. Actually, get rid of that one. Give me a give me a shell. That should do it. Set on. What did I call this? What did I call this line again? You can go. Dewey port flipper. Okay, Dewey port flipper. The Dewey port flip. Fuel. Off you go, truckos. And they're gonna roll out of there. Auto trucks roll out. Alright, so I've got things running fast at the moment. I know, because I want to get things leveled out. Alright, you can go too. And off we go. We've got a fair distance between some of these ships. Right. So those trucks will start doing what they got to do when that starts rolling in. We might need to get some more ships. I feel like that's overkill for the ships, but at the same time I don't feel like it's overkill. We can go back to level 1 here now. I mean speed 1, thanks. Line 1, position 2, speed 1. Okay, so what Stephen was talking about before when I was talking about should we truck them down is we're going to run a motorway down the outside on the coast side of this track into Crafty Cuts. Brilliant idea. When the trucks come into the port here, the brilliant thing is we don't need to use that one. That one is just specifically for the town, which we need to decorate that up, by the way. Also, Let's get our tarmac. Hang all this up and then we'll get rid of all the trees and stuff too. There could probably remain rocks on there, but I'm going to leave it. I might retain that along there. Someone's just built a house in there weirdly. Yeah, that's I'm kind of okay with that. Clean up some of those trees, please, and those ones. No trees for you. Right, so that's that in a hat. I love this old tall ship still doing its thing. I just got a notification, sorry. Alright, time to have a drink. Hang on, I'm just gonna get a fresh water, hang on. I say fresh water, but I mean a cold one. Alright. I'm just gonna bring Hanky in to say hello to everyone. Does everyone want to see Hanky? Cheap landlord, that's why they built our house there. You've been taking lessons from Dan there, Stephen? Come here, Hanky. Oh, wait. He's a big lug these days. Everyone say hello to Hanky. Hey Hanky, you're on the camera. Hank's very camera shy. What's your buddy? What's your kiddo? I know, it's exciting up here, isn't it? Hmm? You wanna hop down? Okay, okay. He's heavy. He's just 24 kilograms of muscle. Okay. Full screen Hanky. Yep. Right, let's is that our fuel line, wasn't it? Okay, well that's fine. We've already got that going. So motorway we'll have to get this out of here somehow. Now let's get a nice sort of motorway looking thing in. How are we gonna do this? The hardest bit is how we're gonna get it out of town. I guess from this roundabout. I mean, that's the point of a roundabout, is you can split off and go places. Let's actually use actual motorway. Is it just me? Or I didn't think you could build on the side of a highway. Whatever. Okay. You do your game. We want one way out, one way in. But we probably want two-way to begin with. And then we'll merge in, we'll split them. Once you're coming up, because we're about to go over the water just slightly. That's fine. And then we'll switch to a nice sort of low girded bridge here, like that. I don't want it too high though, so we're about to switch back to flat if we can. Brilliant. And I'll take this motorway all the way over to that island before we split into what did you say, 4-lane two-way? No, 1-way 2-lane roads, basically. Train track. Just want you coming straight over here, please, like that. Actually, take you back just a touch further. And I'll see if I can start to get you coming back down for me. Yeah, nice. Okay. So that's going to be that over there. Brilliant. Before, just give me a slight little tickle around this corner. Before plopping in a roundabout. You know me, roundabouts. Roundabouts are just a great way to cap things. I'll go 2-lane. We'll go fairly large here because we'd have bigger is better. Bigger is better. Bring our large country road here, which actually is medium, not large, into there. That. And then what we'll do is we'll split to the highway roads here. Let's get the other end sorted first. So when it comes down here, this is going to be trickier, isn't it? Everyone's getting it. We're going to have to get t-shirts made called TWSS now. Well, we know we can plug straight into here. And in fact, what I have to do is I might have to just shift this to come up tighter on there. So you would be electric and you would have to be two-way. You would have to be a bit more like that for me. Oh, damn it. Yeah, like that. Right, so that's fine. That gives us the ability now to bring our motorway in. Good luck on the other end. I know, Stephen. That's what I'm just... We're probably going to have to go over it, to be honest. The other option is... Ooh, oh, got it. I got it. And now it makes me want... Now I have to move this back. So, I actually need to move this further this way now. Come up for me. Get shot back to there, please. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep. We're going to go through this way and out and over. So, we're going to build out... We're going to get... No. I need to get a height here that's going to work. I think you come up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the height you need to use. I'm going to do this. Now this is where I like Transport Fever 2. I mean City Skylines 2 because you can parallel roads. I'm actually going to go like that. That seems really high. I want to see if I can get 3 at least. I hate the fact that you can't put a 3, like you can't go up 3 steps and get a bridge over. I think that's a bad mistake. It's way too high. Power lines could run on that, and they do there. Just do a 4-lane road. Just do a 4-lane road, a twin motorway. Not worth it. I know it's not worth it, but geez, it looks good, doesn't it? Especially if we can get this to work down here. Ah, I really want it though, Stephen. I really want it. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Why? Because we're on the road to nowhere. You know me, I'm stubborn. The best way to do this is going to be doing a little bit of terrain manip to start with. Like that. Like that. Alright. Alright, said Fred. Right, square that off for me so I can get what I want. Trust me, it'll either look good or, Stephen, it'll either be good or we'll just go with your plan. As simple as that. I think you were okay there. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be okay. Okay, so let's get you nice and square for me. Nope, you don't want to do that. Come back here further. Down. Yes! That's pretty good. That's probably the hardest bit. Although I didn't want that little bit there. So, on our brown cow, flatten that back. That probably would have been the hardest bit just there. I'm going to swing these motorways around now. Give me the curve, please. Curvy boy. You don't need to be that steep, please. Just get you on a gradual climb down. Sure, you can have that. Take it back a little bit further. I'll tell you what. Around here for me. Right. Painful, I know, to watch sometimes, but that's what you get with a ham stream. Painful ham. It's way too low. Need you to straighten up right there for me, please. Running okay. How good would a parallel tool be? Let me come down there. Whoosh. Dinner over. Dinner over, back to wrapping bales. What was for dinner? I'm a sucker for punishment, Stephen. You know me. Right, and then this can just level out. Now I know I'm running these they're running the same way. I'll fix that in a sec. Okay. Run just calmy farm. It's all about getting this wiggling the right way. Wiggly woo. Wiggly woo. Let's all do the wiggly woo. I know you guys love my singing. Do it in your segments. It's going along nicely. Aim to there. Soup and a sandwich, grilled cheese. Sometimes simple is just perfect, isn't it, Johnny? Sometimes keep it. I could take a little bit of simple right now, except I'm trying to do everything the hard way. Yeah. So, this one here is now going to be running that way. Okay. Okay. Hang on, no. Get it, got it good. There is a parallel mod. Unfortunately, Stephen, I don't do enough parallel roading to warrant doing it. I've actually used the parallel mod before. I think this is fine for what it is. I think that's not a bad job. All things considered, that's not too bad. And we're just going to tunnel you straight through the guts. Please come over here and plug in there. Nope. When I said that was going to be the hardest part, that was a lie. That was a straight up lie. How low can you go? You can go to there. I'll take that. That's acceptable. Put that into here. Yeah. Dan just said, take a look in the mirror and tell yourself, sometimes something is simple. Ding. Ham's checking out now. I've just hit the elevator button. See ya. Thanks, Dan. That really hurt my... That was it. That was the nail in the coffin. You guys do the stream yourself now. Oh, you're smart, Alec. The beauty thing about the mountain is I don't have to parallel it so much in the mountain because you're never going to see it. I'll still give it a whirl. Right, that one can come over here, please. I still want to keep you the same height. That's not too bad. Can you come down one more? No. Yeah, it's not too bad. Might have to come this way. It's just a little. If I can get you like there and just down slightly, this might just work for us. Now the tunnel entrances aren't perfect, but that's okay. They don't have to be.
All right, all right, all right.
Dan, oh yeah, Stephen, I got the curvy road. I figured it out. My brain switched in there for a minute. I got it there in the end. Dan said, this is going far too easy. I miss the stress and frustration. Don't worry, Dan. If you checked on the homepage of the YouTube channel, you'll see the frustration and stress is coming soon. By the way, Stephen, I didn't do that. I didn't do that road right through there. I know I said it's. Oh damn it! I just deleted the wrong road. I know I said that that was all good and all, but it wasn't because, and I'll show you why. See how it rides too high? So I've got to drop it down just a couple. In fact, it needed to drop down back here. This bit here needs to drop down just a touch. It was riding too high. But it could probably even come down another one, couldn't it? No, that's alright. We'll run it there. That's gonna have a better ride to it. That makes those perfect. And those, oh, they're pretty damn close. They are pretty damn close. Best getting, Dan's been first a couple, MGL was first for a few days, and Dan's like, I'm not having this, I'm first of the stream again. That's bloody brilliant. I'm absolutely wrapped in that. I'm chuffed, I'm wrapped, I'm all the other things that are that. Yep. Okay. So that's that taken care of. Let's just do a little bit of, let's hit play again. Let's just soften this terrain back up. Just to sort of fix things a little bit around here. It's a bit better. Just to sort of fix the terrain a touch. That there, I'm just going to bring the beach out just a little bit further out here. Right, then just give it a gentle smooth down. Okay. Otherwise we end up with that big craggly section. That's no good. I might even do some retaining there or something. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at these people who are using the motorway. Let's get on a car. No, let's put our trucks in. Let's put our line in now. Right. Crafty Cuts, you're going to get some fuel soon. Stand by to stand by. Where are we giving you stuff? Where are we giving you stuff? Crafty? Where are you getting your things and your stuff? Let's give it a city. That's a medium. Let's give it a, oh, let's give it a medium, shall we? Not a lot of demand for fuel, more for conmats. So we're gonna have to get a big conmats one in. You are getting stuff delivered here. However, I want to designate another better point for it. That's going to be full up with what's going on there. Let's get, I think here's, well, over near the motorway is probably better, isn't it? Let's say you come off the motorway and you want to instantly just get to the truck stop in here. I'm just going to plug this one in. That. Give it a bit of a paint job. Okay, terrain. That. Fix all this terrain, please. It's horrible in this town. Chewing away the terrain. And paint it up. Right. In fact, paint it all. Paint it all. I don't want it all painted too much because this is a timber yard, so I want the timber yard looking timberish. I feel rather timberish. Oh, look at the train gets to run down under through. That's brilliant. Okay, we'll ride our truck on that. I want to ride that motorway soon. Just give us a second to figure out this. So, we're going to be Oratunga. Is that the Spanish word for orange, isn't it? Oratunga. And roca. Roca means red. Roca is red in Spanish. Roca. And Oratunga is orange. You didn't know? No, yes. Estaba para usted. Okay. So. Oh, here. And then all the way to here. We might have to put some waypoints to tell this where we want it to go, but I'm going to use this one just here. Can you please come into Chipper Halt at number 3? Brilliant. And, oh, it's doing it! Hot dang! I love when the game is in my head. It's using the motorway, probably because it's the quickest route, so Stephen, you'd be right. That was worth, this will be well worth it. Let's get some trucks on it, shall we? Oh, let's name it first. So this is going to be Crafty to Chip. No, it's going to be Chip to Crafty. Fuel. Truck. Brilliant. Now let's go and get some trucks for that. Over here. Over there. Over there. Send the word over there. That the saints are coming. Let's go with the BP this time. BP. Let's go with a couple of shells. Let's go with this Traveco one. And that'll do us. Oh, well, that's probably too many. So take out one of each and we'll just run with 3 for the moment. Put them on the chip crafty fuel line. Right, let's do some track riding. Mute. It should be called the Hammerway. Brilliant, Stephen. So we're gonna have to get over there first before we ride this. Let's get to our destination. This is a very slow road because of the trams. They really slow down this road, just so you get an idea of how slow. But how cool is like the forestry down like below this? I love this like causeway over the forest. I think it's absolutely cool. I always thought I like that. Then what we'll do is we'll get some fuel sent to Hammerhead. Was it Hammerhead? Yeah, we'll get some fuel sent to Hammerhead next. Tier 1 content, says Dave. Your work is done, midnight now, so I'm checking out. Okay, Dave. Hey, Dave, thanks for hanging out today and thanks for catching the stream. Get yourself a lovely sleep, friendo, and we'll see you next time, hopefully. Is this the Outback? No, Simulator YouTube. This is a custom map that I made called Billy's Bluff. It's just a custom fantasy map. And this is season 2. So we started this series a while ago, actually. Season 1 anyway. This is season 2. We've come back because what happened is... Oh, we got a bit of terrain problems here. Let me get back on the track. Hang on. What happened was my old computer just couldn't handle it anymore, and I was always going to be building a new computer, right? Which I've been trying to do for a while, and in August this year I finally got the new computer built and everything, so I was able to kick back into Billy's Bluff season 2, and here we are. So that's a bit of that's the short long of it. Make that tram road 4 lanes. Probably not a bad idea, Stephen, because it hasn't been upgraded since the dawn of time of this map, so it's probably not a bad idea. How cool is it, by the way? Who was it that suggested these? Was it Josh or was it Zero that suggested these these cargo trams? Because I just think they're brilliant. I mean, you would never, it's not a, is it a thing? I would never have thought it's a thing, but I love them. I think they're great. They just add a little bit of difference in there. Yeah, I think we will, but we'll wait till after we do this little ride along here. Look at me just floating here. Floating. It's also, yeah, actually, well, we could ride from like above the truck here just so we can see where our HUD's at, but the power lines are in the way a bit. You love them? You always use them on your saves now, Wes? Oh, that's brilliant. I love them too. I think they're great. Do love a bit of light rail. I really, really want light rail into heavy rail. I know there's mods for it and stuff, but I want it in vanilla. I want the ability to send a tram down a train line, a short train line, then split it back off into a town to do some town work, send it back to another town via some heavy rail, and then have other trains use that rail as well. I just think that would be brilliant. Yeah, okay, let's get through this truck stop because I want to get to the motorway, please. Yep, off you go. Let's get out of town. How good's fast forward? Here we go. It's a bit of a steep climb to get up on the motorway here, isn't it? It is what it is. It is what it is. Duck. Holy moly. That made me want to duck then. We might have to put low bridge height on that, I think. Or low clearance height sign on that, I think. Crikeys, that makes me want to duck. I love a good motorway. It's not a big motorway, but heck, it's a motorway. Why don't we get truck horns? Oh my, look at my terrain's gone again. What happened to the big... Oh, the train's gone again. The speed of the corner of that bridge was a shocker, I know. If you know anything about my playthroughs, Stephen, I just give zero hoots about how fast they can go. I'm all about how they look. Is it going to get there on time? Not at all. It'll get there well after the due time. Will people be standing there tapping their foot going, "Where's my product?" Yep. Where will Ham be? Not caring. Curved bridge. Now, there's curved bridges in the world. This causeway's got a bit of a dip in it, hasn't it? The bridge is sagging already. It's only just been put in. That's a really nice... Oh, look at that shot with the town. Look at the city in the background. Over there, Weaver's Watch. Look at Weaver's Watch skyline in the background. Oh, that is brilliant. Another screenshot. Oh, on the BP. On the move. Right in town. I mean, it's not a big bridge though, is it? It was only a small bridge. These people have built here again. I'm gonna have to put a tile in there to stop them building, I think. Who builds in a roundabout? No one, that's who. Down through town here. This is nice. I like this. The mountains in the background. It is a pretty map. I did enjoy it. Look at all the... What's happening to all the terrain today? Must have been a flood through here. All the silt's washed up onto the road. Oh, look at the train going past. Stop it. Yeah, it's a motorway one way on that roundabout, yeah. So can they build on motorway? I didn't think they could build on motorways. That's why I specifically use that normally. Is because it's the motorway one way roundabout. So is that not a thing? Or does it have to be country road? Right, well done. It's nice. Now I've got to go fix all the terrain that has gone all a bit wishy-washy on me. Is it? No, it's all good. No, it's all good. Yeah, so what I used was this motorway here. Me? Yeah, they shouldn't build on it then. I don't know why they are, but they are. And they keep doing it. I don't know why. I can handle some on the outside here. Look, straight back. Let's pause. I'll fix this once and for all. I don't know why they're doing it, but we'll get our collision tile in. If that stops them. These trees. That's the one thing about this map is when I put the snow area in, right? Right, beautiful. I love the snow area. It comes, you put the snow trees in it. The only thing about that mod that I don't know what's happened there. The only thing about that mod, right, is that it means that other towns and places, they'll randomly just pop up. So I kind of just accepted it so I could have my snow-capped areas. I'm just going to fix this. In fact, I've just got a bit of an idea. I want to try something here. And it has to do with these damn walls just here. I'm going to do something similar just up here. I want this kind of effect here. Now, I have a feeling, I can never remember for the life of me what number the damn wall is. There it is. Okay. I kind of want to do this, right? Now, I might have to do this in sections. Or I can fix the road to suit it potentially, which I might do also. So if we can't, maybe I'll just do it in sections here. Oh, well, straight up, that's no good. So do it in sections, Ham. Let's do it in layers, right? Layer. Spin it. Raise it. And that end's no good. I might have to change the road to suit how I want to do. Or maybe here's an idea. Start further out, and then you can layer it up. Right. And that'll do it. Make the road flat. It's going to be a bit hard because the road needs to go up, Stephen. It goes up to these mines. I can't exactly. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because what I'll do here. Get the old paintbrush out. Nothing to really cap off this end though, is there? Brilliant. That'll do. I'm okay with the road being like that, and what we'll actually do is we'll put in some railings. I mean, how often have we been up here? I just saw it and thought, oh, let's do something there. We get this, and then we get our road railing. Road railing. Right. Oops. The railings had a crash. Ham. Hopeless ham. Hopeless ham. Hopeless ham. And he's bad finger mouse. Mouse finger. And he's bad dyslexia. Right, get that up there. Finish. Yeah, nice. Okay, that'll do that. I know what you mean though, Stephen. Would have been smarter to make the road flat and then put it in, but it kind of goes up to here, and I don't want to muck around with it too much. I think that looks pretty good. That actually looks quite good up there. Let's do a track ride. Let's do a track ride. Where's the big boy? Big boy's making good money. Let's ride the big boy. We'll ride the big boy and then we can go back and check on our lines. I just want to check to see how the fuel's going. Then we'll go and add a fuel line to Hammerhead Bay. Just to get that, to get the last connection there for the fuel. Then I suppose we need to look at all the other stuff they're going to need, like crafty needs, con mats, that sort of stuff. Oh, Johnny says, tomorrow night the wife and I are going to the world premiere of Hunger Games. Is that the new Hunger Games movie, Johnny? Is that the new one? So, who's coming to hang out for the Yakuza stream later this evening? I may move it just to suit better times, but yeah, I may not as well. But is anyone interested? I will be. I'm going to be playing it anyway, so I've got to try. I've got to trial a new some more streaming time anyway because I want to increase that. But yeah. One sec, because I can't have the volume up, I can't really hear much of it, so I want to do that. I'll get my headset here for a second. Let me get my headset. What time? It's a bit early your time, Johnny. It kicks off like... That's okay. It kicks off like your 4 AM or something, so it's a bit early for you. For tonight, I might push it left a little. I might push it right a bit, just so I can, so you can come along. But it's like 4 AM your time. But it's only for tonight. It's only because I was, it's only because of what's going on today with Mum's dog, and I have to go look after the dog, after Molly, poor little thing. But I wanted to kick it off. You just be going to bed? Well, here's the thing. Well, because we're going to be playing Yakuza daily, right? Because I will want to be playing Yakuza 0 daily so I can get through it. Trust me, it's very story heavy. It's very dialogue heavy, but the story, think of it like a very, very well done interactive movie. Put it that way. With some fighting, weirdly there's karaoke in it. There's all sorts of mini games that you play within the game. It's a brilliant game, and I've wanted to play them for years and get through the series. And I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to play what I want to play sometimes. And if people want to hang out and have a bit of fun, they can. But it's nice to get. I'm just trying to get the word out there a little bit. Johnny. You'll be passed out by that time. But we won't be doing that time from then on, because I'm going to start streaming earlier, and we're going to go through like we used to do, some 10-hour streams and stuff. Except what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream for a few hours, take a bit of a half an hour lunch break, and then we kick back off again, back into it. So that's kind of what I want to do. Because, and I'll be honest, there's a new Yakuza game coming out in January, so we're definitely not going to be ready for that, because I'm not going to be streaming Yakuza daily until January. I'll be well and truly burnt out. But You get what I mean. I actually really love this rail yard we're coming into. I actually really love this rail yard we're coming into. You're up for it? It'll just be like, it'll be another... Remember how much fun we had with Hogwarts? And because Hogwarts was an actual laugh. And you know what? I've got Hogwarts for the PC now, so next time we play Hogwarts, we're going to have... It's going to be in full graphics, not blurry. It's going to be brilliant. Not the PlayStation graphics. We'll be on full mega graphics, Batman. Do some squats. Do some squats. I'll tell you what though, Johnny, we might start a little bit later tonight. So it'll probably be more like your 5 or 6 a.m. That might make it a little bit better for you. You might still be asleep. You got to get up and have brekkie and stuff, but the game is a lot of fun, and I'm gonna play it regardless. If I'm just streaming by myself, I don't even care. I just want to play it, and if I'm gonna play it, I may as well stream it. No bail counters in the server? If you press F1, is there no bail counter, Johnny? Oh, by the way, Friday, my Friday, your guys' Thursday, so what's that? Tomorrow. Tomorrow? No. Oh, okay. I'm fearful of adding any sort of mod at the moment in case there's a rollback. I'll have to wait till you guys have had a little bit of a break off there and I might add one in or something. I might add some more mods in. I'll just give the mod adding a bit of a pause. I'll let everyone get established a bit. I want to fix up the money problem that's going on there as well. I don't know why everyone's 200k in debt. That doesn't seem right. I'll just try and sort that out. Don't change anything till I've sold the bales. Well, Johnny, can you just tell me, were you 200,000 in debt like Amy? Because I want to go in and fix all that up too. Look, when it comes to the server for Farming Sim, it's the first server that we've run all together. First one that I've run on Farming Sim. So there's going to be some teething issues, so I apologize for that. But we're going to learn now for the future, so it is what it is. We just have to grit our teeth and get through it. It shows 200k in the red. Yeah, it's a bit odd. I don't know why it would. Dan, what does that mean? We APLL. We Apple. Welple. We all are. We all are. Okay, you all are. Okay, thank you. We all are. I'll look at it after the. I'll look at it. I'll look at it this after. I'll look at it before I head off. Before I head to Mum's. How's that sound? I've got a mate that wants to play the new Ark with me. The new Ark has come out, Ark Ascendant, and I might stream some of that with you guys as well. One sec. Okay. Ooh, we got going on here. Let's have a look at this. I love this. I love this. I just love this rail yard. I think it's brilliant. I could just watch. I could sit here and watch this rail yard for ages from different angles. Like, look how intricate and busy it is. I'll sort it out though. Amy, you were 200,000, weren't you, as well? You were 200k in debt as well? Because no doubt I'm going to be also. Yeah. Right, let's head back down here. Let's get Hammerhead Base set up with some fuel. Right, this little town's coming along too now, isn't it? Look at the build-up they've had down behind the rail station now. Down here. Getting quite busy. Right, let's get down to business. You want fuel? Oh, of course you want fuel down the front. So we're just literally just going to drop it off here, I think. Maybe we could just drop it in town here somewhere, like give them a better... Combat's up there. What if we had this set like here? I'ma do it. I'm gonna put this in here. Alright, let's plonk a line in. Let's call this well, let's add it in first. We're going from here. Can you please say... Oh, yep, 4 is good. Bang. And then we're maxed out on that one. And you're going to be going to... Yep. And you're going to literally just be chip to ham. Chip to ham. Or chip to hammer we were saying, weren't we? And... Yo. Truck. Brilliant. Okay, chip to ham truck. The chip to ham truck. Let's, where's our... These guys, that's that one. This line that we put in. Manage the line. Doo-doo. We have to... Oh, it's only going to do fuel anyway, so that's a brilliant thing. So... It's probably... I want to just head up here and see if this is saying, hey... Yeah, okay. It's probably only just started to... So let's ramp things up. Just so we can start progressing, getting stuff. We might have to get some more trucks involved. And the other thing is we're probably going to have to get more trains involved. So more. Firstly though, let's get our trucks sorted. Fuel trucks for the other place, please. Buy vehicles. I'm going to buy... I want to buy this one. And that one. You two can be on... Chip hammer fuel. Right, let's... the train that we've got bringing this fuel in. This thing here. Which is waiting patiently at the station for trains to leave. Can you get through here? Is there a signal? Okay, it's coming through. So it's going to need an upgrade, or we're going to have to put 2 trains on it. I think we're going to manage the vehicle, and we're going to duplicate it. Simply put. And the best thing is it's down here now, so the next one here, which is starting to come out, they'll run at opposite cycles, so we can start bringing fuel in more consistently and start getting that fuel out more consistency. The other thing that I agree with Stephen is, Stephen left a comment last time saying that These two trains are going to need an upgrade on their cargo. Okay, I don't want them to be too long. Hopefully they won't be too long. So let's head down to this one here. Get you there. Make sure you can just sort of back out. You can do everything you need to do, but the big important one will be when it gets to the other end. You went into the river today, Johnny. Brilliant. You started off the very first day with 200k in the red. That doesn't... Oh, yeah, Johnny, if you went and bought a heap of land and vehicles and stuff, you'll be 200 in the red. It will show 200 in the red. I'm confused. I need to get on and have a look. It's... I have to talk to you guys in Discord about it. I just want to make sure that this train does what it needs to do here. Okay, pause. It's got plenty more room for turnarounds, so I want to add more. Right, that should... I think that will do us for a bit. For those trains. Those trains are definitely going to be very, very long now. Well, not super long, but... I want to make sure that one gets out of there soon enough. You haven't spent the 500k we started out with. I need to get on and look. It's really hard to figure out what's going on without being there and looking at it. When I was on there, remember when I came on just before to say, "Hey Johnny, I'm just gonna shut the server down and add these mods in." My money was still showing 130,000 or whatever, or however much that I had yesterday. It was still showing that. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the go is there. Okay, this is no good. This train's still sitting here. I need you to just pause for a sec, buddy. Because this train here needs to go. What are you actually waiting for? I need you to go, mate. You're waiting for something down here, aren't you? Oh, because of that train. I need to put some more signal work in. There's signal work in. Why isn't it leaving? Waiting for a free path. How much does it physically say up in the top corner of your screen that how much money you have? Okay, buddy, you need to go. There's a train somewhere. Stop. You. It says you have $168,835 physically in your account. How much did you have at the start of today? The heck are you waiting for, mate? Go. Are you trying to go that way? Which way are you trying? I don't know where that train's trying to go. But it's just... Oh, okay, hang on. I don't know what it's waiting for. Let's try... Are you trying to go here? You're trying to go there? Trying to go there? Alright, you're trying to go down here for some reason. I don't know why you are trying to go that way. But that's just... Now I know why, because you're going to headbutt that train for some stupid reason. You want to go backwards down the line. Okay, well... For some stupid reason, I'm just going to put that in to divert you. Hurry up. Come on. Can you actually go in reverse? No, you can't. See, it was supposed to... Oh, it was supposed to come out of the shed. Go back to the shed. No. Actually, you just... Crap sandwich. I didn't mean that. No, you just stay on your line. Crap. What line is that? Let me just get this sorted here. This is quite often a problem I have with this line. What line is it? It's Yak Coral. Okay. Go on the Yak Coral one. I've done the wrong one here. Yak Coral. You, buddy, go back to the shed for me. No. Hey. First, go back to the shed. You've come out of the wrong bloody thing, and I'm going to have to divert you onto the track you're supposed to be. Okay, pause. So you're on that one there. You instantly... I need you to go... By the way, I want to delete that track there. So you're only down to 168k, but that would have meant you've spent money. I don't... If you're 200,000 in the red on the actual sheet, that would potentially mean that's just costs that have come through, doesn't it? I need to look at it, Johnny. That doesn't make sense. If you guys still have the money, if you're only down a few thousand, I need you to get over there. That's not going to happen from there, is it? If you are coming out, you're coming out of this one. Damn, it's just not far enough. Damn. What about if I send you over here? Okay. Now I'll mate in the shed here. Did I sell that train? Oh, okay. So you're telling loan, right? Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I don't know why that is. I'll look at that. That makes more sense. I didn't know it was a loan. I thought it was just somehow it had taken 200,000 out of your account. That makes more sense. Thank you. I will have a look at that. Let's see if we can duplicate you. I'll look at that and get that sorted. No. What do you mean mass clone? I just want to take that one. Own that. Play. No. Now you're coming out of that one. This friggin' game, man. So, can you get over there for me? Yes. Okay, brilliant. Off you go. See if you now come out there. Yes, and then you should go over there. Yes. Yes, off you go. Ah! Wait. No. Okay. Need combo for all the loan repayments. I'll get it sorted, gang. Don't worry. Don't stress about it too much. I'll get it sorted. Now I wanna wait for that train. That one there has to get down to the other end now. Alright, I'm glad we got that sorted. This poor thing's been sitting here that whole time. I'll have a look at it short. If you guys are logged on, we're about to finish up the stream here shortly because I've got to head off very shortly. I actually have to head off mid-morning. It's 10:30 here and I want it to be sort of going in the next 15-20 minutes. I'll log off here and I'll get on and I'll sort this out for you guys. Then I'm going to go do what we have to do. Then I'll be back a little bit later. Okay, I'll just wait for this to get down near, probably this section. And then I can hit play on this bad boy. Where are you stopped? Hey? Oh, okay, go. You need to go. You've just done a big loop because you need to go and pick. Oh, it'll be fine. They'll do what they gotta do. They'll spread out and do what they gotta do. Whatever. We might even put a third train on it yet. I don't know. Just depending on, because there's gonna be a high demand for fuel and oil and stuff, and that's a fair distance they gotta do. Okay, so we haven't put the passenger port in yet. We've got to do that because that's what Zero's suggestion was, and that was a good suggestion. And that was the plan, to do that all along, so we'll do that. What you need to do, Dan, is you need to pay higher interest rates to the Bank of Ham just because of all the cheeky comments. I'll be charging Johnny and Amy 0.1% interest rate. Dan, you're going to get a 10.01 interest rate. You're going to get a 10 interest rate. Okay, that's good. I think I got achieved what I wanted to achieve today with these guys. We've established their routes. We've got themselves connections. We've got hubs for them all to start getting all their products. We've got the fuel sorted, which the fuel was the big one. And now we can work on machine parts, con mats, which we can just pull con mats from over here, which is brilliant. We'll pull con mats from over this side of the map, which will head over to there. They can go back to tab there. Yeah, and we'll keep cracking on with this little corner of the world, basically. For today, let's come down here because I love this section of the map. Although finding a spot that I actually like watching is really hard because there's so much to watch. I actually don't know where to watch. Okay. Thanks for joining me today, gang. Transport Fever 2. Because I wasn't able to get out a Transport Fever 2 video for this evening my time, tomorrow morning your time, so I apologise. So I thought, why not do it in a live stream, because we haven't done it for a while. We'll do some more Transport Fever 2, I think, as well. It's just going to help things, help the ebb and flow of things coming up, just for a bit, until I can get back into video content. For the members, I'll be in chat just very shortly to try and sort out this mess that is the server. Thank you to all. Please, gang, if you haven't, we have, for some reason, if you're look, and I don't like plugging this very often, but if you're new and you're returning and you're watching the content, please consider subscribing. Subscriptions are down 45% this month compared to the last few months. So either everyone hates me, no one likes me, or I'm smelling, or all of the above. Don't touch anything yet. Thank you all for hanging out today. Please consider subscribing, like I said. Go over to Steven Spry's channel as well. He does great Transport Fever 2 content, and he's almost at the 1,000 subscription mark. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. Stay safe. Look out for each other, please. This world has a lot of trouble in it. And I'm going to look out for our little doggo, Molly, who's got cancer now, and give her a little bit of comfort in her time of need. I'll be back later for some Yakuza 0. Come and hang out and have some laughs and some fun. See you guys very soon. If you want, all my live streams are up on the channel at the moment. You can see when we're going live, and I'll be adding some more in there as well. Get out of here.